Good morning and welcome to your pre-market report for Tuesday, 23rd December, 2025. Let's take a quick look at the global cues, domestic trends, and stocks to watch before the markets open. The S&P 500 advanced 0.61%, while in New York, the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.47%, and the Nasdaq Composite ended 0.46% higher, as markets digested mixed signals from rising bond yields and a hawkish Federal Reserve stance, with gains coming despite pressure on technology stocks amid lingering concerns over inflation and the future interest rate path. Asian stock markets are opening on a cautiously positive note in today's pre-market trade, tracking overnight gains on Wall Street. The Hang Seng Index and Kospi are showing mild strength, supported by selective buying, while Japan's Nikkei 225 is trading near flat levels as investors remain watchful of bond yield movements, currency fluctuations, and persistent concerns around inflation and the global interest rate outlook. GIFT Nifty futures as of 8 a.m. were trading around plus 51.50 basis, 0.20% up, indicating a flat opening for the Indian markets today, supported by improved global risk appetite and strong domestic institutional participation. Gold prices hit a fresh record of 1.36 lakh rupees per 10 grams on MCX, entering overbought territory after a sharp rally. However, experts say the broader trend remains bullish, backed by strong global cues, central bank demand, and supportive technical indicators, favoring a buy-on-dip strategy rather than selling into strength. Global crude oil benchmarks saw notable gains, with Brent crude rising around 2.6% and WTI crude up similarly, as the U.S. intensified its blockade on Venezuelan oil exports, injecting fresh geopolitical risk into energy markets. HCL Tech, HCL Software's software business arm. HCL Tech will acquire Jaspersoft, a business unit of Cloud Software Group and provider of a leading embedded analytics and pixel-perfect reporting platform. IRCTC, shares of Indian Railway Catering and Tourism, will not be traded in the futures and options segment from February 2026. Existing contracts with expiry in December, January and February will continue to trade until their respective expiry date. Given the expected opening for the Nifty today, immediate supports are seen around 26,120 followed by 26,050. On the upside, resistance is placed at 26,200 followed by 26,300 should momentum sustain through the session. Global markets are trading with a guarded but stable bias, tracking modest overnight gains on Wall Street as investors balance supportive global cues against persistent concerns over bond yields and central bank commentary. Commodity trends remain mixed, with volatility in crude prices and continued firmness in precious metals, reflecting a blend of risk management and selective safe haven positioning. Foreign investor flows are likely to remain measured and selective, while consistent domestic institutional buying and the absence of fresh macro shocks are lending underlying support, keeping the focus on stock-specific and sector-driven opportunities in early trade. Yesterday, FIIs were net seller to the tune of approximately 457.34 crore rupees, while DIIs were net buyers of around 4,058.22 crore rupees, continuing to provide a cushion to the broader market. That's your market snapshot for India on December 23, 2025. For more such updates, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Wishing you a focused and profitable trading session ahead.